Hey everyone, this is Manoj from Corp IT. In today's video, we are going to talk about something that completely changed my terminal experience, and that is why ZSH become my default shell. Now, if you are someone who spend a lot of time in Linux or Mac OS terminal, then this video is definitely for you. I recently published an article called Why ZSH Became My Default Shell. And in this video, I am going to walk you through the article and also share you my personal experience moving from Bash to ZSH. So let's get started. First of all, let's talk about what is shell. Before talking about ZSH, let's first understand what a shell actually is. A shell is basically a command line interpreter. Whenever you type command like ls, cd, mkdir, the shell take those output and communicate with the operating system. You can think of it as a bridge between the user and the Linux kernel. Shell allow you to run command, automate task, execute script, manage system, and basically control the operating system efficiently. Even today, with modern graphical interface, the shell is still one of the most powerful tools for developer and system administrator. Now let's talk about types of shell. Now over the year, multiple shell have been developed. Some of popular one are Bourne shell or SH, Bash, ZSH, Fish, KSH, CSH, and PCSH. Among all of these, Bash became the most popular shell in Linux system. And honestly, Bash is still amazing. For year, Bash was my default shell too. History of shell. Shell are exist since the early Unix days back in 1970s. Initially, shell were very simple, but over the time they evolved with feature like command history, tab completion, job control, aliases, plugin, syntax highlighting, auto suggestion. And that evolution eventually gave us modern shell like ZSS or Fish. History of Bash. Bash stand for Born Again Shell. It was developed as a part of a GNU project and became the default shell in most Linux distribution. And honestly, Bash became popular for the good reason. It is stable, reliable, portable, excellent for scripting. Even today, most shell scripts are still written in Bash. So, this video is not about saying Bash is bad. Not at all. Bash is still one of the best shell ever created. Why I choose GSS? Now my real exposure to GSS started when I switched to Mac in 2022. One thing I immediately loved about Mac was the terminal experience. And even today I still use default Mac terminal. It's already provide almost everything I needed. While exploring Mac OS, I discovered that Apple had already switched their default shell from Bash to ZSH. That made me curious. And once I started using ZSS, I completely understood my developers and sysadmin love it too so much. Better autocomplete. The the autocomplete in ZSS is significantly smarter. It can autocomplete command, file path, git branches, packages, and options. And honestly, it saves lot of time. Another thing that I really like about the ZSS is command suggestion. One of my favorite features, ZSH can suggest command from your history while you type. This alone improve productivity so much. Also, we have something like spelling correction. ZSH can even detect spelling mistake and suggest correction. Small feature, but extremely useful. Also support Git integration and some other feature like that. Themes and prompt. It's also one of the feature that is with the ZSH along with the plugin ecosystem. Now let's talk about the Bash and the ZSS. Now if you compare Bash and ZSS side by side, Bash is stable, lightweight, great for scripting, but ZSS offer better autocomplete, better comes customization, theme, plugin, better Git integration, better terminal experience. For me, ZSS is simply more modern. My favorite GSS feature. Now let's quickly talk about my favorite GSS feature like auto suggestion, syntax highlights, smart tab completion, history jumping, shared history, aliases, and so on. Did I face any problem? Of course, switching was not completely perfect. Initially, the setup felt a little overwhelming. There were themes, plugin, prompt engine, framework, and migrating from .bashrc to .zshrc took some time too. But thankfully, GSS maintained good compatibility with Bash, so the migration was easier than I expected. Should you switch to the CSS? Honestly, not necessary. Batch is still excellent if your workflow is simple and you mainly focus on scripting. Bash may already be enough, but if you spend a lot of time in terminal and care about productivity, better navigation, smarter auto completion, customization, better developer experience, then GSS is definitely worth trying. For me personally, GSS completely transformed my terminal workflow, and today I honestly cannot imagine going back to plain GSS, even though still I have to go because in the server where I work, it is still using GSS. But all that's all for this video. If you enjoy this video, make sure like, share, and subscribe. And if you already using GSS, let me know your favorite plugin or theme in the comment section. See you in the next video. Till the time, peace.